Well, controversy marred the BGTT First Citizens Secondary School's Big Five football finals out at the Addo Bolden Stadium yesterday. It was billed as a classic North versus South affair, like in years gone by, but it turned into a sham with a string of strange calls by the referee, one of which decided the outcome of the match. Pres settled first, but it was St. Mary's who had the first real chance at goal. Chinua Bernard stopped sails over the bar, however. Then the first moment of controversy, as the speedy Shaquille Henry arrives at the same time as the ball, but there was heavy contact with keeper Christian Atong. Surprisingly, the referee allows play to continue. But the Southerners would come calling again after Quintal John gets to the baseline and his hookback tees up Angel Williams, who looks on in agony as the ball clanks off the bar and stays out. Henry's follow-up is no good either. Williams will be back for more as he buys a little time and space here to shoot, but he hooks his effort wide. It will remain goalless at the half as neither team could find a breakthrough. But 3 minutes into the second half, Alexander's free kick is floated into the area, but Atong fails to come off his line and catch it, and that allowed Jared Gordon to sneak in with a header for 1-0 on 48 minutes, Pres in front. Then another controversial call by referee Harris, as Hyacinth from St. Mary's lost the ball and was clearly fouling Cupid in his attempt to win it back. But shockingly, and to the players' amazement, he gave the kick to St. Mary's. And even some of their players couldn't believe it and were hesitant at first to play the ball. But eventually, when there was no whistle to bring it back, Chinua Bernard then was stripped in the area by defender Makeem Huggins, and Harris pointed to the spot. Hyacinth then pulled St. Mary's level in the 59th to set up a grandstand finish the rest of the way. Henry brought the Pres faithful to their feet when this one went in. But he used his hand and was promptly booked by Harris. He would try again though, as Pres took control of proceedings, but this time he failed to turn the ball on the inside of the post with Atong pinned in the middle of the goal. And then substitute Siobhan Dimsoy missed a trick here as he got into a dangerous position, but instead of feeding Henry, who was on the doorstep, he elected to try his luck and failed to hit the target from a tight angle. And then the moment that stole the headlines, as Antoine John's cross is caught by Atong under the bar, but Henry nudged him further inside the goal, and the referee's assistant indicated to Harris that the ball had crossed the line. That infuriated the CIC camp as the players and coach Jason Edwards were livid with Harris. And it persisted until Harris sent him and the other members of the coaching staff into the stands. They will face some disciplinary action, no doubt, but Harris wasn't done yet, as he also handed Pres skipper Johansi Alexander his second yellow and marching orders to the showers. But it remained 2-1 when the final whistle sounded, as Presentation celebrated victory after last year's disappointment. But Harris received even more abuse from the CIC camp, including Coach Edwards, who was back on the field to give the referee a piece of his mind, and anyone within an earshot for that matter, police included. Surprisingly, St. Mary's refused to collect their silver medals, so incense-worthy, but take nothing away from Pres, as they were basking in the glow of their title success.